Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
I like to shut it off
Jeff
quick.
goes, are you ready?
Quick.
Yeah, click. Oh, hello. I'm reading through all of our comments. Good morning, Cindy, Jeff, Brenda, Leanne. I don't know where, do you know where Overguard, Arizona is? I don't.
I don't.
I keep seeing it, but I need to, Jolene, I need to look up and see where exactly
It's
that
funny
is,
though. His
but
last name's Oathguard, so it's close to Overguard. It's
Yeah.
confused me at first.
It is confusing.
Yeah.
Of course, for Mondays, we get confused easy.
Yeah, real
James,
easy.
Marley, David Abeda. All right, it appears that we are having some internet issues again this morning.
No,
so
not us.
I know, right? I need to get TWN over here. All right, this is the Daily Dose. It's brought to you by Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center is River City's premier independent imaging facility offering both digital X-ray and open MRI services. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. And remember, at Tri-State Radiology, your image means the world to us. All right, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Let's jump into our breaking news. Our breaking news is brought to you by New Image Primary Care, now scheduling appointments within 7 days. Call them for an appointment at 928-299-2588. All right, so back on a Monday. Back talking about another death out on the river. This is 56-year-old Andrea Lawson. She was reported missing around noon on Friday when she left the Palo Verde Professional Plaza, some offices over there. Her body was located Saturday, about 24 hours after she was reported missing. She was found near the Palo Verde Meadows Marina. Her body was. There's no foul play suspected. Apparently, she suffered from dementia, and so they had what's called a silver alert, which is used to distribute information about vulnerable missing persons. So everyone was out looking for her. A personal watercraft operator out there found her, and so, sad end to that story. She's the fourth drowning victim in the Colorado River in the Bullhead City area since July 16th. That's way, way too many. So, unfortunate, and hopefully they figure out what happened with her. Again, whether it was an accident or what happened there, we just caution you to please understand that that river's no joke. It is fast moving. It is cold. There's a lot of traffic out there over the weekends. A lot of things can happen, and most all of them are bad. So while we're talking about her, we just want to bring up there's some people that are still being looked for. Let's start with Philippe Primo Zamora, 39. He's been missing since July 13th. He's the one that went missing up off of Silver Creek up there. He was out riding his ATV. We also have there in the middle is Joseph Saldana. He's 56 from Havasu. He's been missing since July 1st after leaving his residence in his red pickup truck. They've been looking for him. Over on the right there, that's William Billy Laboda, 35. He's been missing since August of 2017. He disappeared near the Topak Marsh, near Topak Golden Shores there. And then way over on the left, that's Jordan Carvalho of Golden Valley. He was reported missing September 30th of 2019. Again, another guy where there's just no information. His grandmother came home. He wasn't there. And they have no idea. He didn't tell anybody he was leaving. They have no idea where he's at. So if you have any information on any of these, please contact the authorities.
A lot of missing people.
A lot. And some of them have been missing for a while now, so that's
It is sad. Yeah, you're right.
Odd.
Marley?
We do have somebody that was identified, and we'll cover that later, a body that was identified finally 5 years later. But we'll talk about that in a little while. All right. Let's go back to Sunday's paper, and we'll talk about our headline stories here. County delays fairgrounds takeover. So last week, the Board of Supervisors had decided to immediately terminate the lease that they had that allows the Fair Association to operate the fairgrounds up in Kingman. They revisited it on Thursday, they had a special board meeting, revisited that idea, and voted 3-2 to postpone the termination till the end of the year. The reasoning behind it is, hey, we have a state fair coming up in a month, or a county fair coming up in a month. So they decided to go ahead and let the people that are running it run it. They're going to shadow them through the rest of the year, just because they have, like Fair Committee Chairman Crystal Scholl said, they have contracts in place for performers, entertainers, vendors. About 1,500 online entries have already been accepted for competitions and exhibits. So rather than jumping in the middle of that, they decided to hold off.
Let the fair go.
Let the fair go. In addition to that, they have a PRCA rodeo and 2 livestock auctions scheduled for October. So there's just a bunch of things going on. It didn't make any sense for the county to take it over right now and disrupt all that. Of course, Buster Johnson and Ron Gould voted against delaying it, and they wanted to take it over right now. You can kind of see their point too, because there's some questions about financial. There's a financial audit, and when you give people another 3 or 4 months to kind of work out,
Always
what's
costs
going
more
on there.
money.
Yeah. So we'll see. Sounds fair. Yeah, you're funny, David. All right, city dresses up entrance with new deck. So this is a picture of our city hall. That is the north entrance. And they originally, that's a little wash right there. They originally had planned as a place there, kind of a holding area for all of the runoff from the parking lots in the area there. The city thought that they were going to have more buildings that they were going to build out in front of it to kind of shield that front entrance from the road, but they have decided not to, so they built it over that retention pond. A couple of things from City Manager Cotter. He said it'll be open to the public. We'll have free Wi-Fi available. He said it also will provide a new vantage point for viewing some historical sites in the area. One of them is Needles Mountain. It gives it a nice view of Spirit Mountain. The deck will offer one of the most beautiful views of Spirit Mountain, according to Toby Cotter. They also said, and I didn't know this, the Fort Mojave to Priscate toll road. It's a toll road that ran between Prescott and Fort Whipple to the U.S. Army's Fort Mojave near Hardeeville, which is now Bullhead City. It was a key trail for commerce connecting with the Colorado River. Apparently there's a fenced-in segment of it just over by the Boys and Girls Club, which is like a block away.
That's by the BMX track?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's a fenced-in area of it still there. It operated from 1863 to 1972. So wasn't that long ago.
I've seen it. I didn't know what it was.
Didn't know what it was?
Yeah.
Well, it is the historic Fort Mojave to Prescott Toll Road. I don't think you can charge a toll on it anymore, though.
No.
Just saying. Nope. All right. Anything else in Sunday's paper that we need to cover? We'll get back to sports in a little bit. So let's go to today's paper. So here we have a picture of the bingo that was held over at Anderson Ford on Friday evening. Anderson Ford's been doing these once a month. They always have it to benefit somebody, a nonprofit in the area that is looking for help. In this case, it was Saint. You see, they got a nice full house there, which is awesome. So keep an eye out for the next one. When we have information on where it is and who it's for, we will certainly announce it. But we'll get a hold of, I don't know if Matt's on, Matt Curtis.
Haven't seen him this
MC
morning.
Curtis. We'll see if Matt gets on, if he can ring in and let us know an idea about how much money they raised over the weekend. But it's been nice so
Bingo's
far.
a hit.
It is
a hit, yeah.
I'm always kind of intimidated by going into those things because there are some people that really take bingo really seriously.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I don't want to get in a fight with an old person.
No.
Two old people over there rolling around on the ground scrapping
Over a number?
over bingo.
Yeah, I know.
I told you to be quiet. All right, so I said we were going to talk about Marley. Our 30th was nice. I wish that you could have stopped by. We had a bunch of people here in the studio. We took pictures. Jeff will have those up at some point.
Today.
today.
Yep.
Jeff will have those up at some point today. So it was nice. We got a lot of people that had a chance to go through the whole place here and see how the press room works and all that. So, and the timing was right because some of the people got here right as the press was
started
firing
up.
up.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
All right, remains found in 2016 identified. So back in 2016, September of 2016, they found a body. Obviously, it was pretty well decomposed, and they had a hard time identifying it. They have finally, through a bunch of different processes, been able to finally identify it as Kimberly Rina Jones. Jones was 18 when she was reported missing from San Bernardino in 2017. For a long time, they were unable to figure out. They were treating it as a possible homicide, but they had no information on who she was. All they had was that she was a young African-American woman, about 5'5", and 110 to 120 pounds with dark hair. Eventually, they were able to, in February 2020, the Special Investigations Unit took over and ordered another DNA sample for forensic genetic genealogy, so they had to, they had to go and dig her up. And they used an outside laboratory. A full genome of the victim was developed, and that's how they were able to finally identify her. So
New DNA technology, huh?
it's crazy now, right?
Yeah.
So they're encouraging anybody with information about Kimberly Jones from San Bernardino to contact the Sheriff's Department and let them know what you know. Up in Kingman, they are buying a building to house a museum. So this is kind of an interesting story. The Kingman City is using, city manager said they are going to use COVID relief money, about $875,000 in federal COVID relief money to buy this building here. It is a 18,000 square foot building. It was originally a grocery store, and then it was a Safeway, and recently it was office space for dozens of state employees who've relocated to Airway Avenue. Now they are going to be using it to house a museum for electric vehicles. It's 18,000 square feet, and they said they have more than 100 vehicles, so they still won't have enough room to house them all, so they're going to be rotating them in and out. But it's right near the visitor center there, the Powerhouse Visitor Center. I thought, how do you use COVID relief money for that? But their idea is that it's appropriate because it will help Kingman rehabilitate its tourism sector by attracting visitors.
Okay.
So,
Whatever works.
absolutely. Who am I? All right. Arizona Attorney General says businesses can require COVID-19 vaccines. So just to help clear some things up here, private Arizona businesses can require their employees to be vaccinated against COVID-19, but must allow reasonable religious and medical exemptions under state and federal law, according to State Attorney General Mark Brnovich. Private businesses can also impose vaccine requirements on patrons as well. Now, this doesn't cover public schools, universities, local and state government agencies. Those were all, because of laws enacted by Governor Ducey, those are all exempt from that. Private schools can, but they have to allow the same exemptions for religious and health reasons. But later on, because he is running for Senate, the Attorney General said Americans should be allowed to choose which risks they are comfortable taking and which they are not. The law does not always reflect good public policy, and our role with respect to an Attorney General opinion is to say what the law is, not what it should be. So he is enforcing the law, not making the law. What it boils down to is private businesses not under the thumb of local, federal, county, state government can decide how they want to operate their business. The ones that are under the scrutiny or under the direction of the state and local authorities are not allowed to. So that's the dealio. If I own a grocery store and I say you have to be vaccinated to work here and you don't want to get vaccinated, then you don't have to work here. All right. Sports, huh? We want to talk
Yeah,
about
we can go to sports.
All right, so not a whole lot going on. Do you want to talk NASCAR first?
Zoom, 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 zoom. Let's hear it.
All right, you told me who it was. I have no idea who that person is. So what?
That's Ryan Blaney won. Barely won with a little help.
You got a little help.
Little
with his
push
friends.
at the end from Kyle Busch there.
It was a bump draft. Is
Yeah,
that what you
that's
called
what
it?
they call it. Yep.
So give him a little push.
It's fair. You can
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Is that one of those things where you're going along and he's going along and you're drafting for him, and at the last second you move and he
No.
slingshots
No,
past
no,
you?
no. That's when you're
So-
trailing them close and
And I
you're
give 'em
coming
a
up
little-
quick and you go ahead and bump them a
Give him
little.
a little push.
Yep. And that
little
gets
boost.
gets them going just a little faster, and
That
that's
seems
what
like-
got them over that finish line.
That seems like cheating.
Yeah, it's not.
If you're not
It's called the bump draft.
cheating, you're not trying. Is that what it is? All right. And then the other thing we have, when Aaron Rodgers was talking about retiring and all that, it was dominated the news, right? Every sports thing you heard was, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Larry Fitzgerald, we haven't heard anything about.
No.
Larry Fitzgerald has not shown up, and they haven't worked anything out. And we really thought him and Hopkins out there was going to be pretty cool. Well, he still has not reported, and apparently he has. Well, he's not under contract, so he doesn't have to report. But he says he currently does not have the desire to play an 18th NFL season.
Wow.
He says, his is his quote, "I don't know how I'll feel in September, October, November moving forward, but I just don't have that urge." So that may be the end of it. I have a feeling
I'd like to go make that money.
give me
a
just
shot.
don't have the urge.
Whatever.
Just don't have the urge. Well, he's doing some radio stuff right now, so I guess he has the urge for that.
Pulling the Jeff
However,
Gordon, huh? Okay.
he is not going to quit, Jeff. That's not even. Kick Jeff Lenane off of our site. The thing is, come September, October, November, more later in the year, when injuries start piling up, people will make it attractive for Fitzgerald to come back. So
He'll come back.
he'll at the end of this year he'll be playing for somebody heading into the playoffs. It's my prediction. All right, let's do today in history. Not a
Okay.
whole lot. 1775, Britain's King George III proclaimed the American colonies to be in a state of, quote, open and avowed rebellion. You are dang right there, King George. We were not happy with you. So now we're on our own. So there. It's also Sonny Jurgensen's 87th birthday.
Oh, happy
I don't
birthday.
know how many people
Sonny.
know who Sonny Jurgensen is, but my people will. My people will. All right, weather.
Sure.
Weather's brought to you by Living Waters Hospice, your hometown hospice. Together we can make a difference. Sunny with a high around 106. Winds increasing 10 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon. Tomorrow, 110. Same thing. It says haze in the morning.
Little haze, huh? Little smoke haze.
Little purple haze. Sunny on Wednesday. Sunny with a high around 112. Thursday 116 and Friday 116.
You know, I thought it was going to get cooler, and it's going up again.
Yeah.
Another month.
It was
huh?
nice this morning. It was nice
Yeah.
and cool. Although it seems like it's getting dark quick,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Times are changing.
kind of sketchy. Don't like that. All right. We get everything?
I think we did.
Hope everyone had a great weekend, and I hope you have a great week. We got a couple things going on this week, but we'll give you information on that later. You know what? Let me tell you right now, we are going to be doing a special section, not a special section, a special few pages to celebrate the 20th anniversary of 9/11, or to commemorate, not celebrate, to commemorate it. So what I'm asking you guys to do, we haven't posted this yet on our Facebook page, although I've had some discussion with a few people. We're going to get quotes from the people out in the community as to what you were doing on September 11th. I'm going to type my email address in here.
I remember where I was, but I'm not going to tell you.
So what I'd like you to do is to, I'd like you to email me. Give me a paragraph or so about what you were doing on September 11th when you heard. Make sure you put your name on it, and we're going to be compiling these over a couple of pages, and it should be interesting. So everybody that's our age remembers where they were. So, All right, this has been brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide open MRI and offer digital x-rays with your reports ready in 24 hours. Call them today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. That is it. Enjoy your day. Hopefully we will see you out here tomorrow morning. We also have PM preview this afternoon at 3:30.
That's right. Yep.
3:30.
You got to think about it. Yep.
It's changed and everything, so I caught that, Mr. P. Too
Yeah.
much. My purple
Purple
haze.
haze, yeah.
Thank you, Jacqueline, the only person that mentioned it.
Yeah, I caught it. I just didn't say anything about it.
Well, that's probably good too. All right, thanks, Jeff.
All right, we'll
Thanks,
see you guys
everyone.
tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.